Hello everybody, my name is Space. I just arrived in the system of Thierry Jev, and there's a particular reason why I'm here. First off, let's just say by a thanks from me about 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers is something I've reached relatively recently. I know I'm a bit late with celebrating this, but I never imagined to hit 1,000 subscribers. In June, when I started uploading EVE Online videos, I never imagined it. I'm so grateful that you people have actually subscribed to me so that I actually get 1,000 subscribers. It really means a lot. It's been a big goal of mine. Never expected to get it, but finally got it. And to kind of celebrate this, I'm thinking of going into Lowsec, doing a bit of, PvP and PvE activities and a bit more dangerous stuff to what we usually do. Usually I do stuff in high sec, kind of a bit of a Care Bear style. Now we're going to be going with some teeth into Lowsec. So the plan is to hunt for 6 out of 10 DED sites. So if we'll undock here and I'll show you shortly, but 6 out of 10 DED sites are kind of pirate bases that exist, and there's a big boss in these pirate bases, these 6 out of 10 DED sites. And the special thing about 6 out of 10 DED sites is that they can drop really good loot. I mean, all DED sites can drop really good loot from this big boss, but the thing that's good about the 6 out of 10s is that I'm going to be hunting Garista's DED sites, and the Garista's 6 out of 10 DED site can drop something called a Pitham A-type Multispectrum shield hardener, and this goes for 800 million. So you can get from just one of these 800 million ISK. So to actually find a signal trace, because I can't just find 6 out of 10 DED sites just like that. I have to find like a signal trace, and that is like from an escalation. So what this means is when I go into Lowsec now, I'll find these things called Garista's rally points. When I kill the pirates in a Garista's rally point, you can think of a Garista's rally point as like a small base, and the DED site like a big base. When I kill the rally point, then there's a small percentage chance that it will escalate to a 6 out of 10 DED site. And the thing is, this, like, you can follow you'll get like a destination, go to this system, and the 6 out of 10 is there, and you go there and you kill the boss, and there's a potential it can drop the Multispectrum shield hardener right here. The reason why is I really want to go for the Garistas guys is that there's 6 out of 10s for every pirate race. So you can see here we're in Serpentis space right now. So Serpentis is another pirate faction. They have a 6 out of 10 as well, but I don't think they have an item that can be worth as much as a Pitham A-type Multispectrum shield hardener. In fact, I think the best dead space item you can actually drop from enemy pirates is the Pitham A-type Multispectrum shield hardener, and the easiest way, or the easiest site to get that from, is the 6 out of 10. The 5 out of 10s DED sites drop a Pitham B-type Multispectrum shield hardener, so it's going to be worse. So the A-type Multispectrum shield hardener can come from the 6 out of 10s. You can also get it from the 10 out of 10s, but the 10 out of 10s are very hard. So we're going to be doing this in a Drake, and it's not just any old PvE Drake, it's actually a PvP fit Drake, because the goal is here, okay? I'm going to go to Lowsec, and I'm going to hunt these 6 out of 10 DED sites. If someone tries to go for me, I'll go for them. I'm not just going to run away like a little baby. I'm equipped with stuff. So I've got a Warp Scrambler here, a Webifier here, NWD in case some spicy situations happen, with 720 DPS. So we've got some teeth to retaliate with. And this is what we're going to do. So basically, I'm going to be hunting the 6 out of 10 DED sites until I get killed, or until we find a Pitham A-type Multispectrum shield hardener. If people attack me, well, I'm just going to attack them. Obviously, if there's going to be if I see an D-scan, there's going to be I don't know, 5 heavy assault cruisers. Then I'm going to, bounce off, because that's just unreasonable. 100% I'm going to die. But for example, if there's I don't know, let's say a Brutix on the D-scan, or there's something that is a reasonable chance that I could kill them, then I'll go for it. I will not run away, and I'll fight them. That's the plan here. So we're going to be crabbing, we're going to be killing PvE, doing PvE activities, but we are also equipped to retaliate in the event that we are attacked. So let's go, first Lowsec system, and it'll be quite fun here if, we get sniped off the grid straight away when I just jump into the Lowsec. And it doesn't seem like it, because you can see here there's not so many people here. Okay, so have we got any? No, we've not got any Garista's rally points here. We've got some Garista's guys here, but they're not the ones we're looking for. Got some caracals. They're probably in these factional warfare places, because the factional warfare places, they often have these basic ships like caracals and that kind of stuff. And he's probably claiming one of these territory units. You'll get some LP from that. It's actually a good way to earn. This guy actually did that a long time ago. And the plan here is that I can imagine this will take a lot longer than like 15 or 20 minutes to get a Python A-type multispectrum shield hardener. So what I'm going to do basically is I'm going to like split this up maybe into 15-minute or like 12 to 15-minute long episodes. So every 12-15 minutes we're going to just cut it and then go to the next time and just see if we can go, how long we'll go until I die or until I get the Python A-type multispectrum shield hardener. That's kind of the plan here. It's going to be like a bit of a series, mini-series sort of, and I hope this goes for a while. Okay, so we don't see any kind of Guristas things. There's a bunch of the, you know, bunch of factional warfare things, but no Guristas things, no Guristas rally points. You know, I can imagine it's because we are in the factional warfare place, so there's not going to be much stuff going on. We can actually use the agency to actually find a potential combat anomalies. So if we look in something that's one jump away, there's nothing that's one jump away. Everything is. Let's actually put it into Lowsec. Okay, let's see now. Here, besiege covert research facility, besiege covert research. No, I can't hear. If something is one jump away, then we can see what kind of anomalies in the system. So there's nothing interesting nearby. So we're just gonna have to keep on going. A tip is, if you want to find the Guristas like pirate sites, you go into this website called .lan, and then you go and just look in the, like, for example, in the region, and like for example you can have in the universe, let's just check here, no gate camps. Okay, no gate camps. So for example, if I click on Citadel here, let's click on a system, you see local pirates and Guristas, then that means, I think it means that the whole region is Guristas. So let's see here, Guristas, yeah, it means here. So for example, if we go to like Lone Trek and click on a system here, then it's going to be Guristas as well. If we go on, let's say Placid, click here, we got Serpentis. So that's the way you can just check, you know, check what kind of pirates here, so you just don't waste your time. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's anything right here, so we're just going to keep on trekking forward. And if we go to more of the Lowsec, okay, so I've got, you can see here there's like some systems that have not got much stuff going on. Now we want to prefer shorter. Okay, other things going on. Let's go in here. We've got a bit of an invasion system as well, actually. That'll be spicy, you know, because the Triglavians hate us. So if that happens, then, you know, it's gonna not be so good. There's an Atron there. He could have maybe killed me, or not. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I would have wrecked him. So we've got the heavy assault missiles. They're pretty strong. We've got the we've got some different types. So we've got the Scourge Rage for maximal DPS. I actually probably should have brought the Kaldari Navy, because the Kaldari Navy are going to apply very well to the small stuff, but if we're doing this like around ratting stuff, then I think it maybe is good that we have actually the Scourge Rage. Actually, I forgot to insure my ship. I'll actually insure my ship real quick. Wait here. Oh no. Okay, we'll go to a station in the next system and insure our ship, because it's important to actually insure your ships, because you can actually get a lot of money back from them, especially in the T1 ones. In the tech, like the faction ships, like the Gila, you know, those kind of ships, then it's not much point to insure your ships because you get so little from them. But in the tech one stuff, like this Drake over here, then you actually get a lot of stuff, or a lot of ISK back. So it's like a lot less, you know, painful to lose a ship. And it's something I actually do often when I go around roaming in Lowsec in a Tech 1 ship, because there's a high chance that you will get killed one way or another, and if that does happen, you will want to go and actually get your some of your ISK back. I think this Drake here, so the total fit here is about, like, I think it's 80 something, yeah, 85 mil. I think it was more like, it says 83, but I think it was like 85. And then if we insure it, we'll get like 30 mil back. So it's like, you know, decent, you know, 30 mil. It's like almost like a third of the ship back. So it's pretty good. All right, let's go. State Projector Logistics Support. We'll also have to pay a little bit for the insurance, but we're going to it's going to last like 4 weeks, so that'll last quite a long time. I don't think it'll really be much concern. Probably we'll lose it before then. If we don't, if we get the Python Multispectrum Shield Hardener, A-type Multispectrum Shield Hardener, then it's going to be good bank. It won't. This insurance costs won't mean anything. It's taking me forever to just dock here. It's really annoying. But let's go ahead and insure the ship. Okay, insure this and go for platinum. Wait, is this 12 weeks? Oh, okay. Actually, we're already insured, because I actually insured this ship a long time ago. So we've got 10 days left. So we don't even have to insure it. Haha. Great, great, great. So the concept behind the Drake in general is a very good ship for shield tanking or passive shield tanking, because it's got very good bonuses to shield resist, I think. If we just keep going here. If we go show info, we see here we got shield resistance bonuses, and it has a lot of mid slots as well, so it makes it quite natural that it has like kind of like always quite easy to get a lot of shield HP on it. You can see here, if we've got 56k without anything on, if we activate our multi-spectrum, then we get 70k, so it's pretty nice right there. And it's got a lot of buffer, so we get, if we look on the passive shield right here, if we go in the passive shield, 48 HP per second, so that's pretty decent right there. And this is good, you know, to get a bit of like you know, regen, so we take damage, we negate a bit, as well as having a big buffer. So say someone attacks us, then we're going to be very able to, you know, we're going to be very able to survive for quite a long time. Okay, that Ares just went away. We've got travel type, Ares, travel. Okay, so there's a travel Ares somewhere. It's alright, I think we will slap him pretty hard, because if he's got an MWD, I'll be scramming him. If he has, and I'll also be making him go slower because of the Stasis Webifier. In fact, it'll probably be better to leave him with the MWD, because his signature race will be really big. Then, you know, my whip cells will be applying even better. Okay, so it's the one jump away, one jump away. I think it's because we're in factional warfare space. Then it's like, it's, you know, it's hard to find these combat anomalies, Garistas combat anomalies, because it doesn't seem like we've got really much here at all, to be honest. Okay, let's keep going. Next system. I wonder what kind of things we will go and stumble upon, you know. I had to go really far to get to this Lowsec system, because I wanted to get to some relatively like quiet Lowsec systems. I didn't want to go to a place which I had a lot of people camping them, or just like I wanted to go to a place or Lowsec system that was not that well populated. Because if you go to, like, for example, a system that's very close to Jita, like Ransa or Kriala, those systems are very close to Jita, and Jita is where I base out of. But the thing is, you know, they're camped almost all the time. I was looking at Ezekiel. Often, big tip is actually to look at Ezekiel. If you see that people are dying a lot in this system, or like recently, then probably means that people are gate camping. Especially if you see on the Ezekiel that people are being killed on the gate, then it's a high likelihood that the gate's being camped, you know. You want to be careful with that. You want to be careful. You high risk that you'll just die straight away, and it's pretty sad if that happens. We're in Essence right now, and I think that if we keep going, we'll maybe come across some Garistas people. It's annoying. Okay, have we got any? No, we're in Galenta space now, so we'll keep going until we get back into Garista space. This is a bit annoying. Okay, so guess what, guys? I've been going around in Lowsec for a good 15 minutes almost, and I have not been able to find a single Garista's rally point. I think people are just farming them or something, and it has a large part also due to that I was in Factional Warfare Lowsec, because it seems like in Factional Warfare Lowsec, none of the Garista sites really spawn in, but now that I finally got into a different Lowsec that's not Factional Warfare Lowsec, Garista's sites like there's a Garista's Yard, Garista's Hideaway seem to be spawning. So that's a tip, guys. Do not go to Factional Warfare Lowsec. But I'm still having a bit of a hard time finding the rally points, and I can see that there's some Garista's dens here. So I'm actually going to run the Garista's dens, because there's a potential to get a 5 out of 10, and those are still pretty good. So that could be like still a complement to, you know, the rally points. But obviously the rally points is the gold standard. So let's go to this Garista's den, and we'll just check what is nearby. Okay, one jump away, one jump away, one jump away. We don't have anything interesting right here, so we'll just go for the Garista's den. Garista's dens is obviously stuff we can find in high sec, you know. It's not the best. It's not the best in terms of risking. You could risk a lot less for doing a high sec activity. You could just stand, and you wouldn't have to worry about people just jumping you. But you want to make things a bit spicy. You know, you want to do things not as Care Berry as we're always doing. The guillotine, Hecate. I wonder if this guy's going to try to fight. I wonder if he's in the den. Maybe he's in the den, you know. Let's check this out. If he is in the den, that'll be quite interesting, actually. Okay, he's not. The guillotine. He'll do a lot of damage, but I'm pretty sure we'll be able to kill a Hecate quite easily, because they'll have a pretty big signature radius, so enable us to easily knock him out. So I'll be here just splitting up my weapons, because there's just so many ships that I just want to split them up. So we split them up like this, this, and this, and we'll actually put the Webifier on one of the frigates just to get a bit of extra damage application. Oh, there's a this whole squad. You see that? Macarial, Oneros. Let's actually, you know what we do? We start aligning. Let's align to Moon 11. Let's do that. Okay. They still don't seem to be close. You can see it. You can see on these scan. You know, you see people. Don't panic straight away. You know, you can see if they're far away or not far away. If they're far away, like we go in 1, then there's problems. But no one's yet. Oh, the Hecke is 5, but Macarial will probably be a bit of an issue. You know, Macarial, he'll probably be pretty strong. Battleships in general are just not going to be so nice for going up against them. But at least the skilling spree, that was nice. When I get the skilling spray, it's always good to get that, and I got actually a pretty good one. You know, often I'm used to getting the 1 or 2k ones. Well, not 2. There's nothing as 1k ones, but the 2k ones really crap. But you know, here we're getting the 10k one. That was really nice. 10k skill points is pretty decent. You can see now how far these guys are away. Nothing is on 1. Nothing is on short scan. The short scan is when you like scan really close. So we don't want to drift too far away. Because if we drift too far away, we're going to stop doing damage to these guys. Like this guy. You know, something I've also done a lot before is actually run these sites in a Rook. A Rook is a ship that can actually avoid being detected in D-scan, so it's a lot like more, you can do these activities a lot more covert. And it's something I would really recommend if you want to do this a bit more safely, but we're obviously going to be going without caring here. We want to have a bit of a firefight if we can, so we're not going to shy away from that. Alright, wreck these guys, You know, next time, we'll stop after this den, but next time actually we'll go and try to find a rally point, because really annoying how didn't manage to find a rally point, but the rally points eventually we'll get them. You know, pick up where we left off like usual. Let's kill this guy. Kill these guys. It would have helped a lot, because this is the thing. Using a PvP fit is not that good because you're obviously not going to be as effective. I'm using some of these mid slots for webbed fire and a scrambler. It's not particularly useful. If I want to get the max amount of, you know, applicability to my weapons, I probably would have gone with a target painter if I wanted to have, you know, good application or good damage application. I'll go for these guys probably a lot quicker. And I'll maybe switch out the damage control for extra damage modules, something like that. Macarial. I wonder if the thing is, this Macarial, I'm thinking what maybe he could be doing is maybe he's camping a gate or something. Because that's something often people will do in Lowsec. They'll camp gates, and then they'll just use smart bombs to actually just blap anyone there. The reason people use smart bombing a lot in Macarials is because the actual ship of the Macarial, like the ship hull, is very big. So if you have a very big ship hull, the smart bomb's radius is going to be a lot bigger as well. So that's why it's more effective to use a smart bombing ship as in a big ship, which is the Macarial. The Macarial, like physically, is a very big battleship. If you compare to all battleships, Macarial has one of the biggest, or there's one of the big sized ones. Like something like a Scorpion or like a Rattlesnake, you know. Those guys aren't that big. They're not that big. Only 800 meters. The Macarial is like over 2k, something like that. That was pretty nice for that usage. There's a lot of ships in this den, actually. A lot of ships. It got a lot quicker I think it would go somewhat quicker in the rally point, because in the rally point, actually, there's a bit of difference. You actually come across a bit bigger ships than the den. So it'll be nice when you're able to apply, you know, fully to them. It'll be very much appreciated. Unfortunately, I can't. This is the thing. If I had a target painter, I would be able to use the target painter and target paint them, but I can't. You know, I have to get really up close and personal to use Webifier, and that's something I can do. But I'm trying to keep aligning, or no, we don't align. Actually, we finished the site. Yeah, we finished the site. Oh my god, I clicked on the wrong button. I wanted to actually just align, but okay, we destroyed the den. So actually, that's perfect timing. So we'll actually dock up in this station, and next time I'll be going for a rally point. I'm really tired, to be honest. I've just come home from university, really tired, and I can't. Usually I would probably do a lot more than this, but for now I'll have to say it's enough. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.